It's becoming a regular thing that teams that are much lower seeded are being hired to the fact that everyone seems so much closer than they might have seen.
I mean, like I said, we've gone through the season and seen all these upsets, so it's nothing new. We've been knocked off by teams that we necessarily better than, should have beaten and better than. So we got to bring our game, and it's not the best team we win, it's the best team we got on the best on that night. We got to bring our A game.
Along those lines, people this season have been talking about the game's boring, there's not enough scoring and all that stuff, but when it comes to this time, it seems like the tournament always wins. There's always these crazy upsets. Why do you think that happens? Like, why do you think the game is able to kind of be so entertaining, even when it's been sort of a rock fight for the better part of the season, scoring-wise?
I think the atmosphere is great. I mean, neutral site's a big deal.
Yep.
I mean, both teams, a lot of different teams in one arena and things like that, but I think the stage brings the best out of some people and can make some people freeze up and things like that. So, I mean, just having this huge stage makes it a lot greater.
Do you care as a player, is it more entertaining to watch a game when there's more scoring for you? Do you appreciate the defensive game too?
I mean, I'm just a fan of basketball, so I like to watch no matter what. I mean, like high-scoring games and games where you gotta slug it out.
Is there anything that would constitute another game for you? I mean, not for you, but in terms of you watching it or you being in it, something that would be tough to deal with, tough to handle, tough to just even perceive as a
I'll probably buy games when they just hit a whistle every 2 seconds. I don't like when the refs are just call fouls left and right. So I like a good flowing game.
Your brother, when he played at Davidson, wasn't highly recruited, but yet became a star at Davidson. Did that somehow affect you in terms of you all kind of similarly in terms of shooting and all of that? That ultimately, when people saw that he was a star, that maybe some of them, maybe people started looking at you as a player and whatnot.
Man, definitely brought more eyes on me. People were trying to see, especially going to a small school at first, seeing if I was any similar things like that. But man, I'm my own person, and it's going to be comparison to my own person.
Can you relate in a way to the Florida Gulf Coast guys because they were kind of in the same boat you were coming to high school?
Yeah, I mean they got an extra chip on their shoulder, something to prove, and they kind of don't have anything to lose in the situation. They just come out and play free, and I mean if they lose, they weren't expected to win. If they win, it's a big deal. So I think it's a lot more pressure on teams like a Georgetown when they knocked off.